everyone, Hound here with another Vikings War of Clans video. So in this video, yeah, I know the Asgard update is out and everyone's making videos on it, but there are other things that have been added to the game. And I thought, well, instead of doing another Asgard video that you probably have seen by now, whether it's in the game or on other people's channels, let's take a quick look at some of these other changes that have happened to the game. So the one change that they've added that I've been advocating for a very, very long time for is the use all or quick finish boost button. So I'm not going to do some training because I do have some troops in my infirmary that I can heal. And if I go and click boost, what we will see is that it's suggesting to me for 4 weeks and 4 days to apply two of these, one of this, two of these, and two of these boosts. And I can just click apply all for it to be done. The other suggestion that is giving me is that it will cost 90.9k to purchase all of these. So if I didn't have any gold, so if I didn't have any of these boosts and I only had gold, it would allow me to do the same thing, essentially the apply all by purchasing the gold. Now, one thing that I want to check before I even do that is there an event? Whoops. Is there an event currently? No, there is not. Okay, so what we will do is we won't be applying with the button. Essentially, what we will do is make sure the math is right? So it says 2, 2, 1, 2, and 2. So let's do that. So it's 2 of this. It updated a little bit. Wait. And oh, it does update. Okay, so and then we do 2 of this. This is actually interesting, and it should have updated. Nice. So even though it's suggesting the 8 hour, it says I need 1 of this, 2 60-minute ones. Whoops. There's a 1, 2. Now it's changed to 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, so let's do the math. That's 30, 35. 38, and then it's a little bit extra. I don't need this 1 hour one, but it takes a while for it to update. And now it should be fine. So I'm just going to click apply all. It's so cool that it shows you everything, just making sure that, okay, this gives you 39 minutes worth of boosts. Like, that's something that I've been wanting in the game for so long. And you can also select don't show this again. So if you're doing the training and you've already checked once that it gives you the proper amount of troops per boost, or it gives you the proper boost, you just click don't show again. One thing that I want to say is I'm interested to see if there is a boost happening. So there's a 10% boost value thing happening in your event section. Will this thing be able to adjust for that, or will it just say, well, it's going to cost 640 weeks to train X amount of T7s, it's going to give you 640 weeks, or is it going to adjust and give you a proper value? Because I think if it doesn't, then it kind of defeats the whole purpose of this finish all thing. I think it should take into account the 10% boost is running. But yeah, that's something that I want to test out. And I think this is a very cool feature to have in the game. I mean, if you're healing, if you're like, even though there isn't an event or whatever, and you're healing, like it's Fury, quickly, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Instead of wasting 15-day boost just to scroll, you just do this, because then in that case, you know, there's a couple weeks that you could be burning for no reason, and now you would be saving on that. So it's very cool to have this feature. The other things that they've changed, I don't think they apply to me necessarily. I think if we go here into the news, we can see. Oh, right. And the one other thing that they've changed that I think is amazing, finally, is that let's say you want to buy huge cover boosts and you click on more. Back in the day, it would go all the way until, well, 999. So you could get like 200. And now it goes all the way to 100 million, which is really good. I mean, Plarium needs to do things like this in order to keep the game running, because as the game evolves, more and more people will have access to more and more things, and For example, buying this pack 10 times, even though it could be a really small fix, right? You could just do it 10 times. It's not a lot of time to spend. But if the game is evolving to the point where people have like 6.7 billion just laying around in gold and they want to buy these packs, why not make it easier for them to spend? I think it makes more sense for Plarium on their own. The one other thing that I would like to see, like all of this is great, but I would like to see resource mines actually be useful in terms of producing resources. It makes no sense that your mine stops producing resources once you have a certain amount of resources in your city. I think the mines should add on top of everything else. And yes, I'm not saying that they should give us billions and billions worth of resources, but I mean, if this mine will give me on a daily basis 1 billion resource, why not? In 100 days, that's 100 billion worth of resources, and that's nothing for Plarium. It's nothing for us. We go through trillions of resources per event. So, why even cap these buildings to, minimize the amount of resources, especially for smaller players? I think it just doesn't make sense. Make the game a little bit easier, at least for people who are trying to make a little bit of resources to try to keep up with other people who are spending a lot of money. But I mean, I'm really happy about this stuff. I might make a video on the Asgard because I mean, I just want to explore it, talk about it, share my opinion. But I think everyone else is going to do that. So let me make this video instead and talk about this. Anyway, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.